it's raining. I'll show you in a little bit. Actually, I'll show you now before I forget. It's all pull off. They haven't got a little sign up there. It's not lit or anything. But yeah, stayed the night at the terminal last night. And get ready to head to my shipper. Problem is my GPS or my tablet will not advance to my load, so my dispatch me. So it won't give me my, the information that I would need to sign in. But thankfully we have an app, so hopefully it will work. If not, I'll be calling somebody in dispatch to give me whatever number I need to sign in. And apparently there's multiple numbers according to the review, so I am just continuing to set up before I hit the road.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Once I did that, y'all will probably see me once I get there. I'm at the Smithfield. They don't have a guard in the guard shack anymore. There's a call button. I think it's finally connected.
Hello, are you picking up a load?
I am. Good morning.
I couldn't hear you. Did you say you were picking up?
Alright, so I checked in with the lady at the guard shack, and she wasn't at the guard shack, but at any rate, I checked in, and my load wasn't ready yet, so she allowed me to drop my empty, so that's what I'm doing now. Dropping my beautiful empty trailer there, and then I'm going to head over to somewhere to park. Hopefully I can find a spot, because it's really early in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock. Usually people would have left by then, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm parked at the truck stop. I hate to take up a space. I'm bobtail parked, I dropped my empty. But I tried to park somewhere else. I wanted to kind of make a spot, but God forbid somebody hit me, I would be in trouble with my company. So yeah, it's just not worth it to me. Even though I'm taking up the space, I parked all the way to the back, and I know that's somewhat of a risk, but that's better than doing like some of them did and parking all the way to the front or in the middle, so you can't get blocked in, which I get, but I got some time, more than likely when I get ready to leave. It'll be time, I guess people will be parking still, but yeah, I'll probably move up then, actually. However, I'm good for now. So I am going to eat because I'm a greedy person, and then I'm going to sleep. It's a good rest because I'm tired. I'm tired. I think I probably had a good couple of hours of sleep last night. So, and I know I'll be driving overnight tonight. Maybe I should stay up a little. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just let my body do what it's going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so wait on my pre-trip time, and I'm gonna switch jackets because this is not a rain jacket, this is a windbreaker. And I'm starting to feel the cold. If you're walking out, I'm at a truck stop, like I said, down the road, and like I said, the lady told me to come back at 5:30. I'm not gonna get there that late because I don't want my company to be like, oh, the load was ready and blah 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 blah. I don't know, I just don't want a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and go so I can say that I went. I have enough time on my clock. It's just a little 6-hour run, so I got some time to burn, and then also I can pause my clock. So if I need to pause it because I wait too long or whatever, I should be all right. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. We'll see what happens when I get there. Hopefully they'll at least let me stay on site. But like I said, I just don't want it. I don't want to end up being late somehow. So I'm gonna go and see what they say. What you mean? Nobody available to take my ring again? I'm at the call box. It's a great invention. I don't know why I can't just talk to somebody, but I'm here again, and it's gonna be a fun drive whenever I do get my trailer because it's gonna rain the entire trip. So I'm gonna drive like an old person. Thankfully, it's just a 6-hour drive. Well, it'll be longer than that. But, yeah. Alright.
Please come back later.
The gate said that the little call box I was saying, nobody answered. This morning I talked to a person at like 3 o'clock in the morning. There was somebody there, but here it is, 4 or 5 o'clock, and nobody here. It's interesting, but I'm about to go inside. Oh, the somebody. So we're gonna see what happens. Let's set the start. Why is this trailer? Why? This is the company of the high hooks. I'm gonna start calling it that because I thought every other trailer, just about every 2 trailers, I got one that's too doggone hot. It's too wet out here to be dealing with this. All right, I'm good now. Let's finally touch it. It's too cold. Awesome. It's too cold to be doing that. Let's switch out of my boots into my rain boots because I don't think those other boots are really weatherproof like that. And this got a little deep. Look at this now. Look at this. My shoes would have been ruined. Like if I had on tennis shoes or something. I'm just trying to come over here and slide my little tandem. And it's a river. Look at it. Put my little glove on. Come on up. Hop on up. Thank you. Thank you. Slide up against the curb. Talking about some wading in the water. And the water is cold for real. Oh wait, no, that's God's going to trouble. No, because I ain't fine. All I got to do is just slide up, come up, drive up a little bit. But this is where I want my tandems to go. So I'm going to do that. Got my lock. So this load is going to Goodlettsville, Tennessee. It's about 286 miles, and it's gonna take me supposedly 4 hours and 35 minutes to get there. I would arrive at 9:30. My appointment's at 2:30, unless I stop to use the restroom or something, or eat or take a little nap or something. I plan on going there early and seeing what happens. It's a live load. They can put me in the door, or they can unload me early. It's just gonna see. If they make me leave, then I'll go find some other parking. So, yeah, that's my plan. So if it works out, y'all. So I went to. I don't think you can see me, but so I'll probably turn it back around. But I went to my receiver. And they were like, "Yeah, you got a hard appointment time. You got to go." He didn't say it like that, but he told me where I could park on the side. There was nowhere to park, so he was like, "You can go to the truck stop. You can go to Hardee's." I didn't see the Hardee's, so now I'm headed to the truck stop. Took the scenic route because I probably would be pulling in the truck stop now, but I was like, let me go try to see if the Hardee's is this way, and it wasn't. So look at this here. I'm stuck in this mess right here. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we'll see how long this takes. It looks like, the whole road is blocked. Alright, so that is where I ended up staying for a couple of hours. I just got a call. We go to door 19, so I won't forget. And I will see y'all when I get there. It's what, 3:30? It's 3:30. My appointment is at 2:30. But I already went and checked in and everything, so I'm good. And I filled out my paperwork, so that's good too. I got a whole list of instructions on what you gotta do. Like, you don't back up to the door all the way. You keep the doors closed, and then I gotta go to door 21 to turn in my paperwork. Okay. Oh, and there's a bumper sheet. Yay. He took 15 years backing in, right? He gonna confront me because I went on around him. After he pulled up like 15 times. I'm thinking the other dude I thought he was done. So he gets mad and says something to me. Oh, I'm rushing. like that. Don't bother me. Don't say to me. If you got nothing nice to say, leave me alone. Unless I'm doing something wrong, like, I'm not. This is culture. I'm used to it now. I don't even get upset for the most part. So don't call me out on something because he was embarrassed because he took so long to let me tell him. Smell like weed. I just cracked this trailer open, and this is what it looks like. Hope they don't get nothing that says I gotta, that's that nigga right there. I don't have no issues or whatever with my freight. On the yard, I'm opening my doors, getting ready to back into my spot. This guy is walking in to turn in his paperwork, which now I realize he didn't even know where he was going. He went to the wrong place. But he was like, "Oh, you Russian?" I'm Russian? What do you mean? I'm black. He was like, "No, you Russian. You see me? It was clear that I was backing in. All the other trucks was waiting. They was about to jump him in line, actually, and they were trying to get out. And I could see, I know how truckers operate because I've been one for long enough to know we're very impatient. And so you got to get in where you fit in. Otherwise, you'll get left behind, you know. So he's backed in for quite a while. Not for a long time, but actually wasn't even backing in for a long time. I don't know. When I got there, he was setting up, or he was actually getting ready to start backing in. So I don't know if he had reset up. I don't know what was going on, but all I know is he backed into the hole and he took like 5 pull-ups pulling up. And there was a truck in front of me that had made a U-turn and waited for them to make that U-turn. And then I thought, okay, he's about done. They're gonna go and they're gonna back in. And I thought, I see where my dock is. If this truck isn't going where I think he is, I can go around the 2 of them and start setting up to back into my dock. Because this dude who has pulled up for like the 15th time should be done. And if not, you don't continue to hold up traffic. If you're struggling to get in your dock, you stop and you wait, or people will pass you because it's like, all right, you ain't got it in there by now. At least let me get by so that I can keep the traffic moving. I'm in the front. I'm at the gate in the line. And if somebody pulls in, they might not be able to pull in all the way from the road because I'm in the way. So I'm trying to move. I didn't explain all of that to them. To him, it wouldn't have mattered. And I don't think he remembered. It wouldn't have mattered. Nothing I say would matter because he was upset. And people like to take their stuff out, you know, and I wasn't having it. So, yeah, he said that. And I was like, I waited for you long enough. But yeah, I don't remember what else I said, but it was like, this is what we do. I learn from the best. Like, whenever I get mad about something, it's like, I learned this behavior from somewhere. And I didn't just come up with this out of nowhere, right? This is what truckers do. That's essentially what I told to him. Again, so why are you upset? You got in the hole. You're done. You sitting here talking to me. It didn't take you that much longer. I believe I believe he was done. If he pulled up again, I don't know. Because like I said, I pulled up to set up to get into my dock. And then I got out to go open my doors. Actually, no, I went to go take off my lock. What was I doing? I took the lock off. And then I remembered, no, you can't. You got to back up with your doors closed. So I find the office. I see him. I looked at him and I went in there, I turned in my paperwork, and they were like, okay, open your doors if you haven't already. Because I'm looking at all the other trucks that are in the dock, and all of their doors are open. And I'm like, if somebody backs in next to me, I'm going to have to pull all the way out to open my doors. Thankfully, ain't nobody next to me. So I went ahead and opened my doors quickly before somebody came out of nowhere back then. Because you know how it is in trucking. It could be clear. Might not be nobody in the lot. And then 5 minutes later, it's a line of trucks. Where did y'all come from? So, yeah, that was my morning, my little excitement. So I'm in the dock, finally, an hour after my appointment time, hour and a half after my appointment time, because it's 4 o'clock on the nose now. So I'm definitely getting detention, because they're not going to have me out here before then. I imagine they probably take a long time here. I'm at the Associated Grocers. I've never done a live load here before. I did a drop and hook, but I don't think they would probably be fast. So, and then it seems like they are calling everybody at the same time, because I guess they started back, you know, it's a new shift or whatever, or it's the start of their receiving day. I don't know. Maybe they started at 4. I have no idea. Actually, no, that don't make sense. But it just seemed like it was quite a few of us backing in, so that it's like they called us all around the same time. I was only one exit down the road, so Went too far away. I didn't get any parking that's like to the right where they try to tell you to park off the side of the road. So found the next best thing. Ran across an accident. I think y'all have seen that. And then, you know, found some parking at the QT. So hopefully they don't take too long. I don't care because my clock is gonna run out. At this point, it's just gonna run. I done already stopped my clock and did a break. So it's just gonna run until it runs out. And I don't have another load because the load that I had got pulled. So if my clock runs out, I'm just gonna go to the Lowe's and whatever place that is, it's got the nav. It's south on 65. I know roughly where it's at. I don't even think I need a GPS to get there, to be honest with you. And I'm looking forward to some nav too. So if I don't get that, I'm gonna cry. Hey, since I was mentioning Russia yesterday or this morning, this trucking company rather is from Russia, Ohio. What a coincidence. All right, y'all, same day, another dollar.
Take a little prayer, get your money, man. Life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away.